You knew we'd be back, and we're back. So we're gonna head off. Oh, hold on. I gotta check my mic levels. Great. As you can tell from the inventory, I've been at Phosani's. We're going to Phosani's. Sorry, my stream labs is being funky. I don't know why it's doing... Oh, here we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, good. Good. Yes, so Phosani. Until we get... literally anything. And then we'll be done with that for the bingo. Our bingo board is coming along. It's just not... you know, done, unfortunately. Excuse me. It's either blow nose or sneeze, so I feel like blow nose is an easier thing to do. Try not to sneeze. Whew, we're good. Come on, Phosani. Let's wake up and get going. This is what today's gonna be. We're just gonna pound that crap out of her. Pound the absolute hell out of her. And then, if we get something, we can move on. If we move on, I think it's to a Visage. Either a Visage or a skilling pet. We have to decide. I guess it depends how early we can move on. So we have to get a skilling pet, a Visage, either a Dragon Warhammer, Bandos, finish a Bandos Godsword, or an Elder Maul, but nobody's doing chambers anymore. We got all the chambers items. So, any of those. And then, there's something else. This, dual Makawattles, or Torag's Hammers. I think the dual Makawattles are more common than Torag's Hammers, just because the pool that you pull from is less populated. All of these are things that are super doable within a day, assuming we get something here. We have a big team. It's like 9 people or something. Certainly a capable team for those things as well. None of this stuff is like, well, frankly, none of it's Phosani's. None of it's... Oop, Tob. It's not like high-level content. It's not complex content doing moons. I think everybody on our team is capable of doing moons. Everybody on our team is also capable of getting a skilling pet. Just the luck has not been there for us. Not yet. It only takes one. I know we're a bit early to start streaming today, but that's okay. We got lots of work to do. I gotta get something. Phosani's not really known for generosity. I will say though, we're past the drop rate for something. So, if we do get something, it's correct. Oh my goodness. Stop now. Thank you. Just gonna be patient. One more. One good one. 40's pretty good. 40 is not good enough. You're 20 now. You can't attack from down there because it's around the corner, so you have to be very careful when working around these little pockets. Just keep on attacking. I'm kind of excited to be doing Phosani for the remainder. Well, not for the remainder, hopefully. Just excited to do Phosani today, to have reason to be here. Not feel like we're totally heading in the wrong direction on the account. Okay, so we lost 25 health to the beautiful power of the husk. We'll get some back there, we'll get some back with a BG or an AGS. And that'll be that. Man, we haven't seen a melee move. It's new. Very nice. Yeah, just don't see those all the time, you know? Just patiently crushing. There we go. You can do it. Not quite. One more. All of our health is back. What are we doing? Good. Good. That's probably good. Good. Need this one real quick. Just clean this one up. Probably good. And yes. No. Yes. Yeah. No. Yes. Come on. I just accidentally ate a manta right there. Okay. Well, it's fine. I was doing this yesterday. Managed to get a couple pretty solid drops. Runite ore, rune arrows, which is whatever. Blood, lots of blood runes recently, which is great. But of all the drops to get here, blood runes and runite ore, both alch and are useful at least. Sarah brews are good. Patience. Patience. Just keep bonking. Our spec is only at 50, which is not my favorite way to be on this phase, but I think we'll be okay. We'll be close. Should be about 60 now. 60. We'll have at least one Voidbreaker spec. That is why we start walking. We really don't want to be stuck in a single file portal line. Good. Good timing. Love that timing from Phosani. So generous with it. Crap. Remain calm. Definitely do not attack the last totem. as it is the last totem. It could send us to the next phase, and we need run energy to be able to tag all the little guys. And don't go there either. There we go. Perfect. The face felt really zoomy. How we doing? 80 spec. Okay. Well, a bit more Void Waker, or a bit more Axe rather, a bit less Void Waker, but that's okay. All know the Void Waker slaps. We all know the Axe slaps. There we go. Just have to rely on constantly dropping off the health stack. Rune arrows. Okay, okay. Is this what I'm saying? It's good money. It's not bad money. It's just not the money yet. It's just not quite there. There's our 235th Phosani. It's 200 and, on average, 226 is where we should see 2 items. We're at 1 item total. So. Mathematically, we're owed an item. We'll just go again. Queue up and go again. That felt like a pretty quick kill though. I will say that last phase was a lot faster than I expected it to be. 837, not terrible. Low 8s are good. Even faster is better, obviously. Ooh, do stretch everyone. Oh, tummy. Tummy. Alright, let's go. We got all the boys out here working on a visage. This is crazy. Our whole bingo board is crisscrossed over a visage, and it's like everyone is converging. Somebody just got dual mark waddles, and it's not somebody who's in the bingo. Sad. I'd really love to get this done. We could spend, I don't know, I would kind of like to spend the stream working on the Visage. But Visage is the easiest one to AFK. Can't really AFK a Dragon Warhammer or a Bandos Godsword. What else is on there? Can't really AFK. Oop. Dual Mach Waddles. It takes some effort. I know people say things like moons are so AFK. It just means they're low effort. They're not actually AFK. Community's use of that phrase, the AFK phrase, is absolutely ridiculous sometimes. Go ahead and do your little run. We all know you want to. Do your dance. Good. One more. Good. Hoping that does something. Nope, not really. Not really. The Thrall kept on it. I was hoping we'd do a big like that. Just kind of what I wanted. And then the Thrall could maybe send it, but beggars can't be choosers. We're using Amethyst, or not Amethyst, Mithril Darts. You may have noticed. Maybe not. Using Mithril Darts to save all of the money. Last thing is we need, the last thing we need is to waste all of the money here. Waste our Amethyst Darts, beautiful 200 each. Wow. Wasn't even my fault. Block an attack from one and get hit from the other. Big hit. Feel like this positioning is pretty okay. I'll have to eat a fish, but that's what they're for. The problem is the Phosani tile on our board does not really become useful until somebody gets the skilling tile. Which it's a lot easier. Well, I said about things being AFK, obviously. Getting a skilling pet is the easiest thing to AFK. You just go woodcut and hope it happens. Catch a fish. Pray. We have somebody on it who's running Herbiborn pretty much nonstop. I don't know if that's the best option. I don't think it's the best, but it's a pretty reasonable drop rate, so I can't really complain. I really don't think there's a bad or particularly good option for the skilling pet tile. You either get it, you know, from something reasonably, or you don't. There are obviously worse options if you're just doing barbarian fishing. Kind of screwing the team a little bit. But anything else is like, may as well. What are we gonna do? If you did the lowest level Chinchampas, I think that would be kind of silly. Red Chinchampas, sure, whatever. Black Chinchampas, even better. But if you did just the little gray ones, ugh, not even helping. This will be the last one. Yep. Good. That was a very good little transition, bug kill, gear switch, phase switch, whole thing. Okay, we're close. Can't really leave that totem like that. Just work our way around. One, a two. Just focus this one until the thrall goes up. He's only got one more hit, or she's only got one more hit, rather. Oof, I clicked the wrong one. This is the fun phase. This is where things get deactivated. We like this phase. Just gonna eat the fishy because we need the fishy. So may as well. What's gonna happen? Gonna be out of fishy? I guess we might have taken damage from another parasite and maybe we needed the fishy more than we need it now. I deem it to be acceptable. Jeez. You can stand anywhere. Just not. Oh! Why did we walk under? I hate this boss. Sometimes the boxes are just ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. Right, come on. Just come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. What in the world? No. No. We're just gonna go again. I don't see any reason to do anything else. I'll take a 2-dose. Well, we should probably restore spec, but it's too late for that now. It's fine, we'll just rely on fish. It's all good. We're taking a 2-doser because that way we can consolidate whatever was left. I think there might have only been 1 dose of potion is my concern. So just fix that and move on. Hello. Oh. 2 doses, even better. Something's missing. Okay. What do we have? A Sanfu? Perfect. Yeah, we can run with this. Who cares? I'm gonna get coffee. I'll be right back and then we'll go. Alright, let's do it. We shan't dilly-dally. Got drops to get. Once we get it, we're just gonna get it. Once we get it, we're gonna be trying a back-to-back. Because why not? And then move on with our life. With our bingo work. Obviously, if it's like the last kill of the stream, we won't. But hopefully, we're out here before that. We should be. Statistically. What's up, Zordy? How you been, man? Got lots going on over there. No. No bug. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. We've got to get more bolts. I just love this axe so much. We're best friends. If I do end up going to Moons of Peril, I'm just going to do the Blood Moon. Just me and the axe. Bro, it seems like it's been a long week. Glad you're hanging in there, though. Good to hear. Imagine it's a lot. Life really has a way of ramping up, doesn't it? Think about when you were like 15 years old. Sometimes I think about that stuff with having a baby. Really puts things in perspective. I know that's something adults say, but here we are. You just think about when you were a baby, when you were a small guy, and you're like, man, I didn't have to think about any of this. Nobody was expecting me to make decisions or anything. It's crazy. And then I think about, like in your situation, like the doctors are babies, were once babies. They're not our babies, but they were once babies, you know? You're like, man, these people also didn't have to make these decisions or give people hard news. Oh, life is crazy. We're all just thundering forward. Once babies. Now just telling each other, oh, here's what's going on. Poof. Yes, long week, long life. Hopefully good. Hopefully it's slowing down a bit and things are kind of finding some sort of answers. Hopefully. If you'd rather not talk about it, we can talk about Fasanis, because I've been trying to figure out what exactly I want from this boss. That's what I've been doing all day. Not all day, I did that last night as I went to bed. I was like, what exactly are we trying to get? What would be best? Oh, jeez. I'm gonna hit a 22. Holy cow. Good, good. Well, I mean, as much as work sucks, I know. Sorry. I can't help myself. As much as work sucks sometimes, it really, for me anyway, it's kind of nice to have a sense of normalcy. To be like, okay, come back, Put your feet on the ground. You know what to do at your job. Reasonably competent. You know, I can have a day here, just a normal kind of day. So there's something nice about it, getting back into a bit of rhythm after a huge disruption. I'm gonna call that one good. Oh, it's good. Great. Yeah, you run around up there, you little silly girl. That'll do, pig. That'll do. I know the other team were competing. I don't know if I should say this on stream, but that's okay. There's another team. As a captain, we review other teams' like drops and things, what they've gotten for the bingo to make sure that their submissions are appropriate. And that team is, over the last day or two, just really picked up. They got an Inquisitor's Mace, which is a little frustrating. Then they got a Skilling Pet, which is very frustrating. I don't think they have all the tiles we have, but they certainly have tiles we don't. Vis-a-vis the Inquisitor's Mace and the Skilling Pet. So the goal now is to catch up. I feel like we're just a couple steps behind. Do not do. Mr. Thrall. Mr. Thrall. Oh, the totem's at 98%. The Thrall could send it. Did he send it? He's still hitting it. He's not done yet. Oh, he did it. The Thrall sent it over the line. Look at that. You just love to see the teamwork. Me and this homie versus Bosani and her 18 dozen. I was going to try to do the math on how many little husks and stuff she has, but the reality is it's an unknowable number. Just because she can spawn so many husks, and because at the end, all the sleepwalkers just keep coming, all the parasites she spawns. You don't get to know. This is the fun phase, though. Yay, fun phase! Which means almost done phase. No. No slap. No slap for you. No soup for you. It's a little soup. It's a little Seinfeld. A little Seinfeld reference there for you. Good morning. It's Seinfeld. It's Jerry. Oh, jeez. Wait. Okay, good. Nope. Perfect. We love it. Zordy, are you going to play the Oblivion remaster? I know, we're just talking about normal stuff. I feel like I'm just going to talk about normal stuff unless you want to talk about other stuff, but the Oblivion remaster. Is anyone going to play the Oblivion remaster? I just asked Zordy because I think we've talked about it before. Oh! It's good fun. It looks like good fun. Ooh, that was the last possible second for that, wasn't it? We love this phase. Please die. Please go. Thank you. I did not want to deal with that all again. I feel like I get through the 4 faster than the 3 because the 4 have a delay on when they start and the 3 phase does not. You just get going. It was 71. I don't know what that was, but it was big. And it's over. Wow. Nice. Love it. But was it worth it? No. No. Rubies. The uncuttest of the gems. Bum bum bum. Someone else in our group went to Chambers and got an ancestral top. So while I'm not mad that our bingo board continues to be filled, a bit salty that I did so much Chambers, and that dude has I imagine significantly less Chambers. He had no ancestral top. I'm happy for him though. I think it's a fellow iron, so it's nice to see him be able to fill out his little kit. I believe it's an iron that also was using Arims, so nice at Arims and a shadow. So nice to see him be able to really put some punch on the shadow. Oh boy, so I think they got it figured out. Oh, good. She has severe sleep apnea. Okay. 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 That's good. That's good. As we discussed before, just knowing what the hell was going on is half the battle with this stuff. Being completely in the dark is absolutely the worst place to be. Then you're not even looking at doctors who are going to help. You're just trying to find a doctor who can figure out what the hell's going on. Bonk. Do you think Jagex is satisfied with the changes here? I'm not satisfied. That's why I'm asking. Just want to know if you think they did a good job. I think the drop rate should be better. Oh, jeez. Don't go. Bye. Let's see if you find something during his scope this morning. Okay, well, hopefully not. Hopefully no scope. Hopefully nothing during the scope. Oh. Ah. Gonna hang here. Okay, good. Okay, good. It's just such a procedural bit of work, isn't it? Just going one thing to the next to see if there's a problem, and if there's a problem, we can solve it. It sounds promising, though, if that's what they're checking, and if it's a clear above. I think that's good. Saying wide open sounds good, but it is an internal part of the body, so I think it's supposed to be wide open. Oh, die. Oh, die. Oh, please die. No. Thrall's not going to be able to carry from 60 to 100. His interest just runs real thin. Don't click on the top of the window. Test after test after test. One day, when she's bigger, I'll be able to say, we did so much. You don't have to explain all of it to her, you know? You have those conversations. I remember when you were born, and we loved you so much, and then months later, we were running to every specialist in the state. Figure out what the hell was going on. I guess we could have walked one next to me, but that's alright. Stay alive is the goal here. Could have just stood still. Mushroom phase. Me and being silly on the mushroom phase. We love to be silly on the mushroom phase. Hate when that happens. We hit her just at the exact right time as she loses all interest in running around. I'd really like a mace, honestly. I'd like an ink mace. I think the guy who got it's a main account. He's a pesky main. But I'd love a mace. I'd really like a best in slot one-handed weapon. It's not on the goal list for this year, because I didn't plan to do much with Kasani, but here we are. Soaring, flying over. Kind of looking forward to doing moons if we can get through this one. Secretly, don't tell anybody in the bingo team that. But a little bit, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I just miss the moons, you know? Just constantly printing out money. And frankly, we're going to be doing blood moon, so there's a chance we get our blood moon set back. Me again. Me with the big axe. Le bonk. No. What's our special doing? 100? Great. Just sit and wait. Oh, actually though, don't even have to move now. The old crisscross. Come back again. Give it the old Lord of the Rings, the old Baron back again. Hit it real big, real big. Nice. 69. Nice. When I look at Phosani, I always think of 69. I think it's a little weird we brought a ring switch. It makes a lot of sense, but my goodness. I feel like such a sweat when I'm leveraging 2% damage. Is it 2% on the Magus ring? I think it's 2%, but then it's tripled, so it's 6%, so it's crazy. It actually makes sense, but it feels so sweaty. Oh, jeez. Sorry. Next phase is the fun phase, for what it's worth. Bonk. Oh my gosh, perfect. You're such a lovely little lady, aren't you? How's our health? 84. Oh, jeez. Okay. Probably don't restore health right now. Assuming we take no extra damage. Well, you never know with husks. But assuming we take no extra damage, we'll just heal at the end of this phase. It'll be lovely. Everyone will be happy. Steady. Yeah, speak of the devil. Okay, no damage from husks. Weird. Nice. We can hit a 63. Did not hit a 63. We can hit a 25. By the time we hit it, it wasn't even 25. Power up. Power up, Buttercup. We gotta go. How are we doing? How are we actually doing? Because I don't feel like we're doing very well. Our Thrall's got 7 seconds. We're doing okay. Not great, but okay. Sometimes you get so in the zone and you think, like if Asani especially, you think, okay, just handle the next thing, handle the next thing. It's like, how are we actually doing though? Like, do I have prayer for the next phase? Am I ready for what's coming after this? Like, as far as the boss as a whole, are we doing okay or are we just okay in the moment? I always say to handle the thing in front of you. That's how you do Phosani. But sometimes. Oh crap. Oh, we literally just ate. We might have to eat again. Nope. Got him. It was very close, but we got him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jeez, a lot of portals. Oop, yo dead. Bye. Okay. Hey, my Professor Time. It's possible I'm gonna have to miss the classes this week. Bass. Hell yeah. We did it, boys. Let's print screen that. Just gotta submit that. Bass, 25 bass. kind of just want to go again when that happens, but I don't want to waste the sand foos, so we take the time to bank. He never responded, and then I asked him for his Hebrews. Oh, okay. I mean, thanks, but also like, okay. I don't always have, I don't want to say that. I have a bit of a like 1 foot in, 1 foot out kind of position on the email response thing. If it's a professor, supervisor, whatever, and you say something to them that's like, this is what's happening. If you say I'm going to be late to work, response, absolutely. If a superior tells you to do something through an email, if somebody says, hey, Zordy, the new process is blah, 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 please make sure it's done. Like, do you have to respond to that email? I feel like if they sent something important, you can say received. But if somebody says that, like somebody in a position of authority over you, like if your professor emails you and says, hey, the paper was supposed to be 5 pages, it's now going to be 4 pages, but we're moving up the deadline by a day, whatever. If somebody who has the right and has the right and the role to tell you what to do, you have to respond every time and say, received, understood, will do, like stuff like that. I don't know. Part of me says yes, but part of me is like, the other part is like, I don't know. I don't feel like I should. Well, I feel like he should respond to you because if there's an expectation and you're saying, I'm changing the expectation, I'm changing my ability to deliver on the expectation, the response is warranted. But if he assigns new homework or something, or if he changes the class time, I don't feel like everybody should respond and say, understood, we'll be there. He says class today is like, whenever class is canceled, I never responded to a class is canceled email. Or is it different for your boss? If your boss says, like I said, they change a process at work, do you respond? I guess you don't have to, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's a me thing. Maybe it's a... No, I'm on the same page with that. And if somebody's in a position of authority over you, again, if you're telling them you're going to deviate from what is the expectation, I think it makes sense for them to respond and say, deviation permitted. I think both of them, he should have responded and said, deviation permitted. Hopefully, his day isn't made up of fielding emails for students in the hospital or with family in the hospital. So hopefully it's just so out of the norm that he can send a response email. And when somebody's in the hospital or family, whatever, I think it's best to just let people know that you're like there, you know? Not to say he's like there for you, but just, you know, just to give you the heads up of like, yeah, I know you're going through something. Don't worry about this other thing. Don't worry about the obligation. Hope everything's okay. But that's all you have to do. You don't have to, like he has to do. You shouldn't have to do anything more than advise. Not like you planned on, I don't think you planned on going to the hospital. Just have to check off that the email was received. Sure, turn to the next speaker. Hey, sorry about that. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Yeah. If you're telling him you're going to deviate from the plan, a response. But if somebody's advising someone else of the plan, like if their job is to give instruction or direction, I don't feel like all direction should be necessarily received with a response. I wouldn't expect it to be. If I said to somebody, hey, can you look at this document? Tell me what you think about blah, blah, blah. I guess no, that's not true. Because if I say, tell me what you think. Wow, that was a little tit for tat there. We hit big on the bug, but we also took a lot of damage. If I say, tell me what you think, that asks. If I say, tell me what you think, I don't expect an email that comes back and says, this is received, I'll let you know what I think. I just expect a response, you know, in a day or two, that within 2 days, that says, reviewed, here are my thoughts. That's all. Drop the hammer. It was not the hammer we wanted. Bro, why won't you die? Thank you. Let's just have real fast totems now because the real slow Fasani. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Okay, good. We're just gonna bonk it. I'm not gonna heal. I'm not gonna do anything fancy. Just bonk it and move on. Bye. Is this 3? This should be 3, right? Oh, it's only 2. It becomes a blur. You're just piping these guys. Just piping the sleepwalkers. Just becomes a blur. I do notice that is the hardest thing to do at Phosani, is to keep your eyes focused, because after a while, it becomes so samey. It happened yesterday that yesterday I did a pile of kills. I don't know, I just told the group a heap, but it was something like a heap. I did a bunch of kills. And just start to kind of space out. Just bonk, shoot the guys, bonk, hit the totems, bonk, shoot the guys, bonk, hit the totems. One tick too early, or too late rather, or we could have moved to the side. That's so frustrating. We're just gonna go again. We're gonna do the same thing we did before, where we just run back in there. Because why the hell not? It's going so well. It's really not been going well today. Out of all the days I've done Phosani, this is a incredible number of oopsies. Especially for being the person on the team who's supposed to carry. That's not true. Bum 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 bum. Ooh, yeah, don't let me go in there. If I die in there, I'm gonna be a pissy boy. I'll be our angry guy. Thank you. 1, 2. Let's just work from the top down. Put this one. This row is 2 prayer pots. No, it's not. It's all the fishes. All the fishes. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Oh, there's another fish. Let's do it like this. Then we do all the prayer pots. Then we do the Sanfus. And then let's just go in there. Get this fight started while we reorganize. Doesn't matter. Hi, it's me again. This goes over here. This one over here. Looks good. Great. Bum, 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 bum. This dude on our bingo team has been working at Blood Moons forever, and I feel so bad because he's just been doing the Blood Moon, which I hear is good money, but he hasn't been getting drops, and it just sucks. I say this as someone who also hasn't been getting drops, but like, it still sucks to see someone else go through it, you know? Sometimes it's like being in pain in real life, where it's more manageable if you're the one in pain, because you can kind of deal. If you see other people in pain, you're like, oh, it's got to be the worst thing that's ever happened to you. And they're like, no, it's okay. And you're like, nope. That's how I feel. I don't know. Whenever I see someone hurt, like bleeding blood from me, ugh. I just think of all the pain the other person's probably in. Whether or not it's true, I just allocate a lot, because I don't know. It could be a lot. It could be more than you've ever been in before. I just apportion much pain to them. Their suffering has got to be great. They're bleeding, you know? Same with like a broken bone. Like, oh, it's got to be the end of your life. It's the most horrible thing that's ever happened. Insufferable amount of damage. It'd be really nice if we got an item here. Head off to Moons for the remainder of the stream. Try to help out our homie. I don't think we would go to Moons, truth be told. Really should go to Vorkath. We need a Visage and we need a Vorkath speed time. And I think we can knock out the GM time if we're careful. With some planning and preparation. Even if not the GM time, I think we can get a decent time. A decent. Dink. Doop. But shout out to Mr. Snuggy. Mr. Snuggy, the one who is absolutely doing the Lord's work at the Moons. There have been a couple other people running Moons, but the Snugster has been the one pumping the Blood Moons. Just been working the blood. Oh yeah. Bug time. Bonk. Got one more? No, this should be it. I don't even know if that was worth it. We haven't lost much health here. Somebody got a smoldering stone. Wow. We're supposed to get a completed pair of boots, so both the crystal from Cerberus and the respective boot for the bingo. And the first person who ended the Cerberus task, I say our Cerberus task, like our team's Cerberus task, got a smoldering stone, or 2 smoldering stones, and then nothing. Or maybe it was nothing and then 2 smoldering stones. Anyway, he wasted 2 tasks. Could not get the drop. Finally goes and gets an Eternal Crystal, which means we have to do Mage Training Arena. So we had somebody assigned for Mage Training Arena. That person who was assigned said they would do it, went off to bed for the evening. And then after he went to bed, somebody else woke up, apparently had been sick for a week or something, so they weren't participating really on our team. But they woke up from their sickness, went to Cerb, and in one task got both... Oh, that was the wrong one. Both different crystals. They started with the green, and then flipped over and got the red, which already had the dragon boots. Somebody, for some reason, had them. I don't know why. I think they just got them for Cerb proactively. We try to stay ahead of the curve here. At any rate. They got the boots. They got the crystals. We had the boots. So we got the tile done without ever touching MTA. And crystals to spare. Please die. Hell yeah. Really just pushing that long range to the last possible tile, aren't we? Time to bonk. Bonk. Die. Look at that thrall back there cooking the ones. 1, 2, 1. This is where my thrall is super effective. Bruh, what's all these hands, man? Over here. Over there. My thrall is gone. They're all gone. Oh boy. Beautiful. Just got amazing sidestep, little tiptoe away. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be such a silly little sausage, Phosani. Sometimes she gets silly. It's silly. 3? Yes, we're in the good part now, boys. We're in the fun part. Ready? Ready? Big smack. No. Thought we'd come out of the gate really thunderously. Nope. Remember last time when we died at this phase and it was really depressing? We could have had like 4 or 6 more Phosani kills by now if we didn't spend all our time in a grave. It's embarrassing, really. Remember, this is the phase where everything gets shut off, so turn it back on. If you're right, you suffer. Run. Not far, though. Far enough that we can still hit. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, perfect. We didn't power that totem? It's so close. Look at the... It's got a sliver, man. Fine. We can work with that. Just hit the other 3. It's fine. Probably won't keep me up tonight thinking about it. Wow. Really took a beating there, didn't we? Totally not necessary. What is happening? Don't do this. Okay. The problem being, if we just go ham town on the totem, we send ourselves to the next phase. We don't want to be in. Well, we have a parasite in our guts. It'll be fine. It's not a big delay, but it's better to, you know, properly start the next phase than to just be silly and get killed. The end. Beautiful. We're gonna get more coffee. Might be done. Who knows? Magical logs. Alright, coffee time. Back in a jiff. See you then. See you then. Okay, we're back. We're back. 85 magic logs. Magic logs are so great, because it's like if we were a main account, that would totally pay for the deaths fees. For me, no, nothing. Just jack. Nothing. I guess we could sell them. We go to Karamja and sell them, but otherwise. Doom, 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 doom. Okay, boys, we're going again. Do do do. Do do do. Oh, if you're lurking in the Twitch chat, YouTube chat, feel free to follow or subscribe. I apologize that I have not invited you. I hope you get on board. I hope we hang out more. It's just been a lot lately with the whole, you know, trying not to die business. Also, this person in the clan chat who's talking about, they got one of the smoldering stones from Serb. And I said, don't use it. You gotta keep it. You gotta make the axe. It's an Iron Man. I said, you gotta make the axe, you know, for master clues. And they apparently did not know that that was a step, which is fine, but don't just yeet that thing. Not exactly my best timing. What the hell? Okay, sorry, that's on me. I guess I could have stood one to the side. Notice you took damage in the last phase, so we thought we'd really just turn up the heat and give you some more unavoidable damage. This time, husks. Just keep on hitting them. One more. One big one. Oh, that was literally the biggest. 126. As big as it gets. We can heal here with a bit of a pipe spec. We can find our guy. Click our buttons. Okay, we're at 58 health, which isn't great. It's actually pretty bad. We'll just eat, I suppose. We'll eat once, and then we'll pray that we can do an axe, or not axe, a sword bop on a bug. Bug bop. That should straighten everything back out. Should. We will see. Nope, nope, nope. Some people live in reality. Some people live in a fantasy. I live on my prayer switch screen. That's how I do this whole fight. Like 90% of the fight is on that screen. There it is. I was hoping to see you soon. I'm just gonna hit the totem so the bug has something to hit, and so it doesn't just start bonking me. It'll just start bonking me if I don't give it something else to target. Happy to oblige. Happy to give it something to poke away at. My body remains healthy. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay, well that's not totally taken care of, you know. Got the Thrall over here running back and forth. As always, appreciate his DPS, but I get it. He only goes where he's seeing combat. Combat's inconsistent, you'll just be inconsistent. I wonder how many charges we have left on this. I hate to say this out loud, but it's the reality. I'm gonna go to the Scar Mine. I've ragged on it. I think it's a stupid thing. I maintain that it's stupid. I think it's stupid. I maintain that. I haven't changed my stance whatsoever. I think that it's dumb to put something in the game like that to solve a problem when you could just solve the problem, which is the shops not having enough resources for Ironmen. That's like what it's created for. It's specifically an update for Ironmen who need heaps of runes. I don't know why you wouldn't just make each shop like Iron Man specific or whatever. Just add this extra weird step. This weird extra step, whichever order you want those words in. It is extra and it's weird to have an extra step in that process. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I think after this bingo, and especially since it's on the tail of the last bingo, I think I'm gonna take some time off of OSRS. Even if it's a week. I don't know. I might just stream it and not play it off stream at all. I feel like it's been a blur of very much the same content we were doing before. Our in the bingo work is very similar to our pre-bingo work. Eek, which is also very similar to what will be post-bingo work. In so much as we're running more chambers. Wanna do that. Definitely do that. Love that one. How's our Thrall boy? Good. He's got 5 seconds, so not great. But good. Perfect. Just run around. That should do it. Did not do it. Did it. Okay, so I said did not do it. I went to switch my gear, did a bad gear switch, and did not switch the shadow for the pipe. And then by the time I realized and pulled the pipe to start actually hitting the totem again, like switch back to the shadow, I realized I had the shadow in my hand. So then when I went to switch, it was already done from the thrall. Overall, 0 out of 10. Bad switching. Bad paying attention. Should be dead. Deserves to die. You know who else deserves to die? Oh, Sonny. Old PJ here. How weird would it be if I had a daughter and named her Phosani? I feel like that'd be top tier weird, right? Doesn't get much weirder. What if my wife labored for hours? Like it was just a long effort. The problem is you can't just say it's a long effort. It has to be a long effort with little payoff. And in a birth, it has to be a lot of payoff because it's a child, right? So it's not exactly apples to apples. Don't go that way, just fire that way. Thank you. Now you can go that way. Ooh, did very little damage. I guess we turned on a whole totem while we were over there. It's fine. Now this one's already been hit once, so we just... Oh no, I guess we're not. Turn it on, hurry. 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 Goodness gracious, took our time with that one. I double checked the inventory before I started running. That's why it took me an extra second. Wanted to make sure we weren't going to take off and, you know, shadow tag one of the guys and not have anything left. Any attack energy. Big bonk. Hey, we send it home. We bring it on home. Another beautiful kill. Runite ore. This is what I'm saying. We keep getting this Runite ore drop. I don't want that. It's 100,000. I don't need that. We're at 6 million here. 6 million. If we could only get one drop, that would be 10x. I think the smallest drop here is 50 million. I think the Nightmare Staff is 50 million. I think. I don't know. Like a harm. If you could just give me the harm orb. We'll worry about the staff later. Just orb me up. It'd be a nice way to thunder into the bingo, right? Check out my orb. Doom. Wait, somebody got something. They got the dual machas. This keeps happening in the team where somebody is so devoted to getting something done and that person constantly checks in and they're working and they check in and they're working. Everybody's like, okay, they're doing it. And then somebody else goes and piddles around with whatever the same content is and gets the drop instantly. It's absolutely silly. I have never been in a bingo like this. It's funny, but it's very silly. It's just very whimsical. We had 2 people burn through 3 Thermi tasks trying to get the occult. Nothing. I went and got one Thermi task and got the occult within like 100 KC or something. Just blasted through. Right, check it off, done, move on. I was running all of those raids to get Ancestral or them all. No. Somebody else goes, just pulls a casual Ancestral on a raid that they were not like MVPing on. They were just, oopsies, got an Ancestral, LOL. Okay. Happened with, just now, with the dual Makawaddles. This keeps happening. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I don't have nose goo while simultaneously continuing what we're doing. Asani, don't chill. The wildest part about what I just said is we absolutely have had aces in their places. It's not like lack of allocating the right people. It's just the RNG has just not panned out for whoever goes and settles in. Which is like even funnier. You can't fix that, you know? Okay, I had the right weapon. Then I switched to the wrong weapon. Please don't punish me. Okay, good. Thanks. I don't deserve nothing. Because of everything I just said, I'm really curious who's going to get the skilling pet, because I think we'll get one, but I don't know who's going to get it. I'm curious if it'll be me. I think it'd be funny if I just got one casually while doing redwoods. I've been casually doing redwoods on the side when I have time, if I go on a walk or something. You know, if I step away from the computer, I need to go blink, blink. Blink, blink. That kind of blink where you, like, reset your brain. Big bonk. And then the little bonk. Perfect. I don't know why I decided that that was going to be the husks and not mushrooms. Not a good decision. I was switching gear. That's why I was switching gear. I decided it was going to be husks. It's clearly not husks. Oh, there we go. Apparently if you say husks too many times, husks. Oh, that totem's good. Don't do it. We have full spec. Could really use a little bug to restore here. Guess we could restore on the other guys, right? Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. We are moving through the kill. You just don't want to let the spec drain it too late. Is that it? It looks like it, yeah. Toodaloo. We'll go ahead and do it now. We're missing 25 health. Yeah. We'll send one of those. We'll wait on the other one. We're not going to use the other one. I don't think. We might, I guess. If it's an early bug, there's a chance. If it comes late in the phase, though. I just want to be overly ready. Get Voidwaker spec at the end. 100 P Voidwaker. Ooh, a 66. What a time. We're also just one fish off of being back at full health, so there's really no point in getting too carried away with any of that. You know, we need to heal business. It'd be funny if they put a little Doom symbol in here. Just a little Doom reference. We'll send it. I think we'll be good. Zoom. Perfect. Our little snuggy guy. Okay, I thought she was running the other way. He's finishing his last Perilous Moon's chest. Set it off to Shamans for the hammer. Good. Shamans are good. Hammer is good. I've done my own fair share of Shamans this bingo. Nothing's come of it, you know, except for all the sweet stuff that comes from Shamans. Lots of rune warhammers. Otherwise, no, nothing. Bum bum bum. I don't even want to pay. Bruh, same. Same on both counts, honestly. If I get Game Pass, I want to play like 4 games and then not have Game Pass again. But I don't really want to pay full price for Oblivion. I would say that's one of my biggest gripes, is I don't know why it's still that expensive. Sometimes it feels like Bethesda is just... Was the auto-clicker growing? No, what? Auto-clicker. I don't know what you're referring to. I've never auto-clicked in my life. I also said growing. Oh. He's not auto-clicking. You have to feed him. Power required. Ooh, that was close. That could have ended our run here. Just the, again, running in a weird kind of way. He's doing alright. He started clapping, which is kind of cool, but also like, hey buddy, what the hell are you clapping at? And then because he's clapping, we say yay, because he's clapping, and he claps well. So then we're clapping because he's clapping, and nobody's actually clapping for any particular reason. We're all just clapping because the other person's clapping. And then he sees us clapping and he imitates it. Like, he wasn't clapping yesterday, and I started clapping, and then he started clapping. So I'm sure it's imitation. But why are we clapping? God alone knows. We don't have a reason to be clapping. Nothing's clap-worthy right now. So he's good. Oh, crap. Look at that. We don't have a Voidwaker spec. We're too fast. This is the best use for Mithril Darts that I have. This is it right here. Prime Mithril Dart use. You could say, oh, use them with Spindle. No, I'm not going to do that. Don't tell me what to do. Big hit. Any hit? Done. Great. Zoom way in. It looks very green and not... Oh, we didn't even use a full anything. We have full supplies across the board. Good stuff. We always come with one inventory spot. I need this piece to help the bingo. Please. Help me help my friends. Help me help us win. Beep boop. Beep boop. We'll consolidate all the Sanfus before long. I will say that them getting the paddles, the dual mahawaddles, means that the nightmare is that much closer to being useful. That tile on the board. Yeah. I think it's like... I wonder if this dude's gonna update the board. He updates it all the time. It's really been kicking butt. There are like 3... I don't know, it's everybody. Everybody in this group, in our bingo group, has really kicked butt. I would like to say it's like, oh, 3 of us, but no, it's most people. Everybody shows up and does something helpful. This one guy updates the board, the other guy runs... There's only one person I've seen run raids. Other people, like the guy who's devoted to moons, just absolutely grind. Other people did clue caskets, which are completely RNG based, but they did them, you know? It's just like, everybody shows up and does something crazy. They do something real helpful. I'm hoping that's what this ends up being. This is my thing. Nobody else wants to do Phosani. I'm happy to be here. But, I'm hoping it's lands. Hope it is useful at the end of the day. Bonk. Oh boy. Big hit. Come back. People in our bingo are asking questions. They're asking good questions, important questions, but they're not going to like the answers they're asking. The questions, the answers the questions are going to give are not going to be answers they like. Somebody asked what a good Vorkath time was for bingo purposes, and they're saying that they've gotten a minute and a half, and that's just not going to cut it. I mean, realistically. That was the dumbest place I could have gone. Why the hell did I do that? I had so much room for activities. Instead I waste it walking around now. What are we doing? Okay. And now, minute 30 is not good. Sorry, I'm talking about bingo. I don't care about your life. I don't care about your normal OSRS. So the bingo, the way it works is we have our bingo board, and in order to keep, I don't know if you've done a bingo, but normally what happens is you get a couple sweats who push the bingo board, and then they either get it done or they get it close to done or like reasonably done, and then that's it. And the event is over. So in order to keep the event going longer, there's a second board. Secret board is what they called it, but it's not really secret. Everybody knows that it's there and what's on it. There's a second board that has speed trial tasks on it. So if you, oh boy, 71, hell yeah. So everybody is in the bingo, is on the second board, and you're supposed to try to do these various tasks as fast as possible. So when somebody said, what's a good Vorkath time? It's because Vorkath speedrunning is one of the tasks, and whatever team gets the fastest time will get extra points. We're not sharing our speed with the other teams, so this is why I have a bit of a conflict here. We're not sharing our speeds with the other teams. The reason why we're not sharing our speeds is because we're going to share at the end of the event. We're going to share at the end of the event, and whoever has the fastest time gets bonus points. The reason why we're sharing... No, it's not, no. But the idea is to keep bingo, keep people engaged. So about half... Normally what happens is if we get a drop, we submit it to another team captain for review. The problem is, and I brought this up, was when the other team that was submitting to us submitted their time, I now have an idea of how fast we have to be to at least get some points for that, which defeats the purpose. The idea is that it keeps people engaged, but if I know we already beat them, we win. So I brought this up with the other captains. And said, like, I think this should be kept secret until the last day, and then everybody, in a real dramatic time and fashion, reveals their times. That way we all kind of like have a moment of, I think I won, and then we have a moment of, you gotta be faster. So we've decided to keep it secret. Again, the problem being, I saw the other team's numbers, at least for a day or two, and I have a good memory. So when somebody asks what a good time is, the answer is not that. But I don't know if I should say that. I don't know. They might be in this room now. Who knows? But I know it needs to be faster. So much switching. Certainly not a normal bingo thing. I think it's a good idea. I just think it's maybe not the best iteration of it, but I think it's a good idea to have something that keeps people engaged. Yeah. Kind of feel bad though, because I don't want to spoil. I'm just going to tell them we need to hit at least Grandmaster time. They're going to post the time that we have, the 1 minute and a half. And then we'll do better if we get better, which is fine. That's a fine way to play it. Because at the end of the day, we at least have to be on the board, you know? We have to at least put something down, but I'm going to get a faster time than that. Hopefully once we're done here. I can do faster than that on mobile. Ooh, got a 54-second mobile. Mobile being like, not the optimal way. I don't know how you play on mobile. Mobile is not how I switch or move efficiently. Where are we at? 42 health. I play on mobile if it's real passive stuff. Like I've been stabbing Fossil Island Wyverns for the Visage on mobile. But I can't. I can do Vorkath on mobile. That's about the end of my bossing. Alright, I'm gonna go get coffee. I gotta call on these guys. Yeah, I don't know. I want to go get more coffee, but it's really not that low. Yeah. I'm gonna go get coffee. That's so frustrating. We've wasted 2 perfectly good Vosani kills because of... They're pointing at the screen. It's because of me. I don't know, I'm pointing at the screen. Hold on, I gotta check my Vorkath PB right now. What is it? That's not 1 minute and 11. That's not true. It's like 54 seconds. We have the crossbow, the lance, and the claws, though, so we can send one that should hit Grandmaster times, if nothing else. That'll at least put us in the right ballpark. Right now is Phosani time. This is a special, sacred time. A Phosani time. I don't want to do this with 1 fishy. No, we have 2 fishies. I don't want to do it with 2 fishies. We're gonna bank. We'll go again. Okay. Gonna go get coffee, go to the bathroom, all that jazz. Everything else is good, right? Yeah, spec is good. Okay. I guess I could do the mobile Vorkath and see if we can push it down. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, get coffee. I'm back real quickly. So, be right back. Okay, we're back. They're still talking about speed times in our little bingo group here. Yeah, my Jad time is not so hot. But we got somebody who's trying Jad. I said they'd try it today. We'll see. I don't really want to go for a Grandmaster. The casual part of the bingo. As a general matter, I do not like speed things in video games. So, doing them as part of bingo does not appease me. Does not thrill me. Does not make my soul light up. Plus, I have other things to do. I'm a grinder, man. I'm a grinder. I'm not a speedrunner. Consistent and steady. Please don't do your portal thing. Let's go. Look at that. Perfectly timed. There we go. Really got to get something today. Only got a few attempts left before we got to head out. Booyah. Beautiful. How'd you do? How'd we do? Not the perfect positioning, but it's workable. As long as we have places to keep hitting Phosani, we don't have to step on a mushroom, effectuate those hits. Good. Probably shouldn't be typing while we're surviving. We can hit a 50. Come on. No. How about 27-17 and the thrall for the rest? Hey, look at that. Big hit. 92. We love to see it. Wrong prayers. Both ends. Both attempts. Double prayer switch into the wrong prayers. Steady. Oh, apparently our Jad submission is 35 minutes. That's not the best. It's something. It is not the best. I guess it's the best we have, so inherently it's the best, right? That's how this works. It's not the best that's not the best I can do. I need to get a Jad task to do that. Alright. We can see what happens. I think my favorite part about bingos or any kind of clan events is just trying to figure out how to kind of hack them. Not hack them in like a cheat kind of way, but like, when is it best to prioritize this kind of stuff? When is it best to prioritize the other kind of stuff? Okay, we're gonna drop a... Yeah. That was dumb. I don't know why I dropped the axe there. Just stupid. That's okay. It can be stupid. Mistakes can happen. We're allowed to use some variance in our kills. Hey, attack Phosani, you big stupid. Oh, that was close. Here we go. No. Really like a... Yeah, one of those. A hit that does some damage. you prey range on, I guess. That's just how we're gonna do this phase. Okay. We're zooming, flying. Good. Beautiful. That should send it. Beautiful. We're on 3. Beautiful. It's still going so well. At the end, probably worth fast, but till then. It's nice to see the speed, you know? Nice to see the zoom. Can't really ever take a sip of coffee here. That is pretty much exactly why. That's dumb. That was so freaking dumb. This is the 3rd time. I just stood there like there was a spot right here, and I just stand there like an absolute boob. Wasting kills. I do not know what the hell was wrong with me. That was so stupid. That was so stupid. Ugh. I think it's this. You just start to kind of glaze over in the eyeballs kind of thing. Do we want to leave a 35-minute Jad task? We're going to leave it. We're not going to say anything. We're not going to do anything. We'll let everybody else keep on sorting that stuff out. We can stream again tomorrow. We can do this maybe a bit more this evening. Screw it. I don't care. 2 manta rays is sufficient. Just don't make mistakes. Our inventory being all disorganized is a bigger concern, to be honest. 1, 2. This. 1, 2. Just don't make a mistake. Starting with not leaving our inventory completely in the wrong order. It'll be fine. We have plenty of mistakeless Osanis. Plenty of perfect kills in our book of kills here. There's certainly no pressure. Working our way downtown, walking fast. Decided that one's good. Moving on. Love portals. Why can't every attack after husks be portals? They don't hurt you. You still have the pleasure of having to deal with the husks who will hurt you. Yeah, I don't really care about that. You missed one? You did indeed. Make it big. Fine. Pipe. Start Soul Reapering immediately, just so we can start stacking that extra damage. Hi-ya. We're babysitting, not babysitting, we're dog sitting a dog. And I hear it moving around in the other room and I'm like, why is our dog so heavy? It's a different dog. Just getting up and getting going. Probably has a different sleep schedule than our dog as well. Good. In the interest of not dying in this kill, wow. In the interest of not dying in this kill, just run across the entire map there. We're not going to use the SGS until we absolutely need to, because we need to save the fish. We need to conserve our fishes. So the SGS will be late and only when necessary, and the fish will be even later and only when even more necessary, and absolutely necessary. That should do it. I know, it's crazy. You're like, oh, you're playing Philosani like you don't want to die? Yeah, I know, I know. Who would have thought? Not me. Nope. Usually we just play a little fast and loose. It's kind of silly. But no time to be silly. My max is a 60, but it will get better. It climbs by about 1 max at each increase on axe strength. Gotcha. Unless the husks get really out of hand, there is a chance we don't even need the fish until the last phase. Okay. I'd love if saying husks didn't summon husks every time. It kind of seems like it might be what's causing them to appear. Ooh, I thought we were on a portal. Holy cow. Just deal. Just deal with not having that one on. Turning on the other two. Yeah. Hell yeah. I think that's good. Is indeed. Perfect. Where are you? Ugh. He said 3155. Ugh. Well, it's not the best time we've seen, but. We'll see what we can do. Okay. Just gonna attack with the same thing over and over. It says this T-bow was noodling. Hate when that happens. What can you do when the T-bow be noodling like that? Nothing. Just suck it up. Okay, we have full spec, and obviously, this late in the fight, we're not going to use the spec. Is it the last one? No. This is the last one. Yeah? Great. Here we go. How's our health? We have 84. So once this bug comes out, this will work out perfectly. The bug comes out. It works out that we can start on the totems. And we're damaged from the bug being removed, right? Just a small bit of damage. But that means we can use the manta rays for their full potential. I don't know if we're, what's going on? What's going on, girl? How you been? How you doing? How you living? We're just struggling. Just on the struggle bus, you know. Just doing our best and suffering because of it. Don't do anything. Don't do it. Don't do it, Asani. We did it. Good job, everyone. We've used 1 manta ray this kill. Which isn't to brag, it's just to say, you know, we're making up for the... what I consider to be the lost kill last time. Kill we should have had. That my stupid brain said, what if instead of killing Fasani, you stood on a portal? Whew, not good. Yeah, it's life, man. Snapdragon seeds. Okay. Okay, at least they're stackable. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We carry on. We've got a few more kills left in the tank. And this time we get to have food. What a fun iteration on a kill, right? What a fun change. Healing. Somebody else said they're gonna try for the time again on Jad for bingo once they get another Jad task. We'll see how that goes. Those are not the most common tasks. But I would rather them do it than me do it. I really don't want to do Jad. I don't enjoy the fight caves. Especially sweaty, fast mode fight caves. You're just constantly running around like a headless chicken. You're not running around like a headless chicken. You're running around like a very pointed chicken, but you're still running around all crazy like, and I do not enjoy that kind of gameplay. I would rather do things like the can't wake up combat achievement than a speedrun combat achievement. Some endurance, some planning. I like that kind of stuff. I like the rhythm. You think people will finish the top? Bruh, definitely. Definitely. The Jad one, we've, I guess, got a time on the board. I don't know if it's a good time. I mean, no disrespect to my team. We can do better. That's what I'm saying. I know we can do better. It's the guy who did it was on task with Tebow, and it's not as fast as my on task with Bofa pre-bingo. So I think we can do better. If that helps you at all, if that makes you feel better. Oh, full board? I don't know. You see stuff sometimes, you know? I've seen other teams drop some items and it makes me nervous. I don't know. Part of me says yes, definitely. There are people sweatier than I, people who have probably requested time off and can push harder. And then I watch a stream of the host of Smithy and I'm just like, I don't know. If this is where they're at, I think maybe we're doing a bit better. But then I told my team, I was like, if this is where their board is, I feel good. And my team said, he loses every bingo, so no disrespect, but don't use that as a benchmark in any way. And I was like, okay. So, all of that to say, I have no idea. I go back and forth every day. And it's even worse. I was saying this earlier. It's even worse because my team will settle in somewhere. We'll decide one person's going to go get something done, and then someone else will get it done. So I'm doing this, and somebody else is going to pull a Phosani. Just absolutely. It's what happened with me in Ancestral piece. I was fighting hard for Ancestral. I just streamed so much Chambers. Nothing. Somebody else just piddles around over there. Chambers. Ancestral. I've never participated in one of these bingos. I have won bingos before, but never here. So see if this is a good start. This is my first time participating though, so I could get my batting to 1,000 real quick. Eek. I like those switches, the quick 8-way. Ah! Where are you? You're in grade school. Well, grade school bingo is probably more important. I saw the shadow drop. I saw somebody post they got the shadow. Somebody from our team was doing TOA and got Masori helmet, which is great for the slot, but also like it's an Iron Man, so sorry. That sucks. Out of all the Masori, get the one you're never gonna wear because you'll be on task if you're wearing any other Masori. Ba -bum, ba -ba. People keep sounding off as though their boards are completed, and I don't know if that's just people spitting game, but that is not what I would do. I never over brag about the board being done, especially, you know, in this bingo. This bingo's special because the best laid plans can be thrown aside by somebody who's just faster. Well, we'll just take some damage, that's fine. Who needs it? Ugh. I won't say what tiles are undone, but I will say we have somebody who's hunted more than 50% of a pet. Like, statistically, they've done more than 50% of the pet grind for one of the pets. And they're just stuck. It's funny. They check in regularly, and it's not going well. It's not funny, it's sad. But it's funny and sad. Bruh, seriously. And why is the Visage on here? I think they're just trying to lure people out into the wilderness to do KBD. Like, that's the best rate. It's either Black Dragons in the Wilderness or KBD or Vorkath, but Vorkath takes longer than either of those. I think it's just a lure. That's what I think. It's my working theory. I don't understand the Tench one. Hell. I've been... Seriously. I will AFK for the Visi, but I'm not... I don't know. What else can you do? Like, legitimately, what can you do? It's 1 in 5,000. I've seen people get it in, like, a couple hundred, and it's like, oh, that's so cool. Ooh, freedom. Like this guy. Over here with the Founding Father total level. George Washington on the RuneScape. Very fancy. Oh, no. We need to get a bug. Would like a parasite, please? Parasite. Well, even still, and like even if you did great, good job, everything, you know, all the congratulations in the world, but as far as things to be on a bingo board, that's completely ridiculous. And I know everybody's going to end up getting one and everybody will go, it's completely ridiculous, I can't believe we got one. But my goodness. Bro, I am so far over here, you don't even know. I don't know who you're swinging at. Can't be me. I've done bingos before where there were visages on the board, but it was like the bingo board was 100% all the bosses, everything. So you had every unique from Phosani was worth different points. It wasn't a bingo as much as it was just a grid of like, what do you want to do? And they tiered the content. So it was like raid uniques, mega rares were worth a lot of points, raid uniques were worth some points, raid commons were worth very little points. Golden Tench was worth a lot, but then you had pets worth something. So it was like everything in the game was worth something. The more rare items for clues were worth something, but the less rare items were worth a different thing. So it was a lot of points to like keep track of, but it made it so, first of all, everybody could grind something, and second of all, you didn't get to this point of needing a Draconic Visage or some weird thing. Like the Eternal Glory was on there just because, you know, it's points you can get if you want to go push that, but you don't have to. You could go push a Golden Tench if you're that kind of account. You'd rather fish than craft. Yeah, all we had were the rings and the pickaxe, and the pickaxe is negotiable, really, now with KQ. You don't even have to be out there. I guess pet, if you're into that kind of thing. They're reasonable pet rates as well. You can make stuff wilderness related, but none of it has to be. I do like that. I like variance. I like when it doesn't have to be wilderness related or raid related. I do like the lack of raid stuff on this board. I do like that it doesn't just funnel everyone to raids, because so many bingo boards do that. One Phosani unique is... We'll see how it goes. It's not impossible. Just... a lot. One is a lot. One is more than 0, and I'm good at getting 0. That's all I'm saying about this. Okay, 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 we're not dead. Okay. Dump those. I know we're on the final phase and we don't need to dump those. Somehow we're... running? I don't think I turned my run back on. We need prayer. Need to block that. Get the thrall active. Catch that. Put on my cape. Good. Just hang in there. That's all we're doing. We're just hanging in here. We have enough manta rays to be good. I'm expecting some hands. No? No hands? No hands is fine. Good. Steady. Mushroom, good. Husks would have been the end. Yeah, the old crisscross, Chris. Cross. Summon. Zap. Gear up. Boom, boom. How's that potion? Ooh, plus 12. Wow, that's a lot of extra attack damage. Give it the bonk. Give it the spank. Give it the stank. Big one. Drop it. Nope, nothing. Noodles. Big one. Yay. Eesh. We got time for maybe one more. I was hoping by saying maybe one more, I would be able to go, oh, we don't need to do one more. We got the drop. Throw everything off the desk. It's worth it. I mean, one Phosani unique is clearly worth a whole computer in real life. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Let's go. You've done a heap of these. I've done like 50 this bingo, which might not sound like a lot, but my goodness, these are slow and steady. We're well past the drop right now, so many time is something. It's been almost 200 kills since we saw something here. In 4 more kills, it'll be 200. A comfy cozy 200. This is not reflective of what we've done this bingo exactly, but we've got 89 just on the board for 6.4 mil. Please send RNG. G. What did we get today? We got the dual Macawaddles. Dual Macalannels. I guess he posted the Jad time in the general submissions place, which is the wrong place to post it, but what can you do? It's fine. Nobody cares. We'll go faster. That's what we do. We post a fake one in the submission place to give a head fake to the other team, and then we post a real one somewhere else. Don't let them know. Don't let them know. Oh, you saw our Jad time? That was our fake time. That was our Tiz Tac. You suck. Yep. Old Tiz Tac suck. Michael approves our submissions, so try to get him the head fake. Mikey Bo. Oh no. What's on a hand? I'd really... Okay, so for bingo purposes, the pet is not on the board. Phosani's pet. For some reason, this is another one that befuddles my brain. Uniques at a boss does not include the pet, because that's a different table. It's tertiary, so it doesn't count. Which is, like, fine. But also, I mean, come on. There's no... It's maybe Corp. There's no place that the uniques are less common than the pet. Not generally. And maybe Corp. I don't remember exactly where Corp falls on that. I know they're super uncommon there, obviously. But I feel like the pet should count. Especially here, because I just really want the pet. I think it's a fun guy. He's a fun little chill guy. Bruh. Bro. Where are you going? Okay. Have fun up there. Bye. Our pet is 1 in 5. Oh yeah, then the uniques are even still. What I'm saying rings even more true. Ellie's 1 in 4, yeah. And it's like this tile's any unique. Any 3 Zulrah uniques or 2 Zulrah uniques is like, why not count the pet? I don't know. You stumble on a pet, and they count mutagens. I don't know. Not complaining. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. I'm just saying I don't understand that part. Because Phosani's like 1 in 1400, like, ooh. So are the orbs. And the orbs are even more common because you're rolling the orbs. So like, why not let people get stuff that's less common? Seems fine to me. Yeah. Yeah. Does not make sense to my little brain, but the big brains of the group put together the board, so I shan't complain. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, some things are just beyond... Well, again, it's a little brain thing. Michael and I have little brains. We're just captains. Why did I drink that? We just contemplate what we're told to do. Contemplate the tiles that are submitted and go, does that make sense? Does that do what it's supposed to do? Little brain captain energy. It's fine. Somebody's got to be out here doing middle management. Is having small brain. Exactly. You're being hired as middle management for the bingo. You like to get drops and you're like, oh boy, do I like to get drops. Well, son, we got a place you can get drops. Can I pick the drops? No. You're not that smart, son. You can just verify if other people got them correctly. Look at 3 different things on a picture. It's like the highlights for children. That's what we're doing as captains. Exactly. I tell my teammates what we can get up to, and then fate says, don't do that. We've had one guy in our group, Big Snuggy. He's been doing the Lord's work at Moons. The Lord said no drops for Snuggy. But Snuggy's been doing he's been trying. Snuggy asked if he should be doing Moons. I said yes. RNGesus said no. You're not going to get drops. Wrong switch. Oh, jeez. Switching. Okay, we're good. It's good. Let's chill. Let's chill. Let's chill. What's happening? There we go. Let's all meet in the middle. Oh, I thought this was the 3. I don't know why I was so gassed up. I was like convinced we were going to be running around like a headless chicken once again. It was only the 2 spot. Bonk. Maybe we can run one more after this. Let's try. Let's do one more after this. Let's really push the pressure. Let's gas it up. That pedal to the metal. Foot on. Let's go! And I'm back. Look at him go. That's the wrong one. I'm gonna just cry. I love saying that's the wrong one out loud and then seeing it manifest. That's my favorite part of Phosani. 4 and then spoon lay through it 4 items. Yeah, I was talking about Moons and how we were talking about being little brained and how you said you get told what to do by your group. I've been telling my group like this would be optimal. We can try this. And then RNG goes, no, that's not going to work for me. And then we don't get stuff. And then somebody else will go do the content. Somebody unoptimally, they get stuff. So it's not going the way one would plan. It's going okay. It's just not going the way one would plan. I was saying that earlier that I went to get, we had 3 people running a task. I'll spoil some tiles. We had 3 people run a task at Thermi and they could not get an occult. And I went and got an occult in 100 KC. Yeah, exactly. It's stuff like that. Or, yeah. Or like but if you're grinding the Zenites and you do a day's worth of work and then you go to bed and you wake up and it's over, you got them. It's like, okay, great. I'll just go do something else. Sorry. It didn't pan out. Oopsies. It's such weird RNG. It's so good for some people and then some people get absolutely pooped on. It's so weird. It's so inconsistent. I ran so many raids. I got a dupe dex. It took me 475 raids to get a dex just on the account, period. 475 to get a dex. And then I run a handful of raids for bingo and got a dex. You know what's not on the board? A dex. It sucks. It's not good. It's not good. It's fine. It's just not good. I guess this might be our last Phosani. We'll see. I'd really like to get something. Let's power that heart, sip that potion, hit that You know, I don't know that we are. I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing, right? It could be an hour of, oh, here's a Draconic Visage. Oh, here you go, some boots. Oh, here you go, a gem to go with those boots. Wow, look at that, the perfect task. Oh, a Jad task? Can you Jad task for a speed time? Sure. Jad task, there you go. And Jad's gonna be humble. Oh, great. You're really cooking now. Could be an hour of that, or could be an hour of, all right, well, there's your 10 Phosani kills. Congrats on the speed time at Phosani, and also, no. I did the whole can't wake up speed combat. It's not speed, it's consistency. Combat achievement during bingo, just nothing. I've been here so long. I'm not complaining, because I like Phosani. I've volunteered to do this numerous times. People mention Phosani in our group, and I'm like, I'm gonna be there. I love it. You wanted 2 pets? Yeah, dude, here you go, 2 pets. There you go. Skilling pet? No. No, you get 2 Scariuses. No, I know. I know. I'm just saying I've been here. I did the can't wake up where you do 5 kills without leaving. I'm just saying I've been locked in and it has yielded. Here we are at the end of the week. Still here. So, not the best of yields for the amount of time that we've been farming. Bad crop. I guess we should get rid of that parasite, huh? Where's it at? Where are you? Bonk. I just tire of 8-way switches. I think that's part of the problem with Vosani. Like, yay. 9-way switches? They're 9-way switches, aren't they? When you go from magic to melee. That's an 8-way, but then you throw the pipe out. Ends up being an 9-way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 9-way switch. I tire of 9-way switches. There aren't many pieces of content that I do a 9-way switch. I don't know that there's any content I regularly do a 9-way switch. Bonk. Get back there. Thrall is 100% committed to this. We'll drag him back in by his ghostly little robes. Getting a unique here, buddy. I don't even care if it's a second pair of pants. We'll take dupes. Say dupes, as though there are many dupes to be had. It's just the pants. All we have is pants. Yeah? No? No? No. Just no. I love mushroom phase, and we wasted that whole one just noodling. Wah. Get some air, man. Gotta breathe. Okay. See you later. Running around at the speed of sound. Eek. One more, right? Maybe? Nope. We'll do 2 more kills and then we'll be done. This and then 1 more. I don't even look at Vosani. 90% of the fight is just either... Oh, holy cow. We didn't kill our little homie here. We took out the pillar. I did not know you could do that. We'll just stand here and take a beating from that guy and just keep attacking the pillar. Neat. That was the weirdest thing I've ever done in this fight. That was very strange. I did not know you could do that. Cool. I do not miss the CG tile. I've done enough CG. Not the last bingo, 2 bingos ago. I was in a bingo about this time last year. And my team had a column and a row that were completely dependent on getting the enhanced crystal weapon seed. And I sent so many corrupted gauntlets up until the literal last minute. I was giving instruction to someone else how to run Gauntlet. They hadn't run Gauntlet and they were learning the regular, like as just part of the bingo, because it all came down to that. They were running regulars, I was running the Corrupted. I was blasting through it too. I was not really worried about time. This was like after Bofa, so you know, I got my Bofa, my crystal armor, and got out of there. So well after that, we're doing all this bingo stuff, and I shaved my time way down to like 6 minutes or something from wherever it was. Just blasting through. Don't do me like that, girl. Don't do me like that. Really? The worst. Okay. Skedaddle. Skedaddle again. 1 more. Run, 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 shoot, run. Oh, good. Okay, okay. I had a good idea yesterday, too. You get the Nightmare Girl. Okay, okay, I like where this is starting. and I'll get the tench. Bro, get the tench. I don't even care if it's in the opposite order. You can get the tench first. I like Nightmare. I did not enjoy mole fishing. So if you need to get out of there, you just get the tench and go. I'll be happy as a clam here. We are chill. Sure, I'd like to get out, but you know, that's okay. You get the tench first, if you need to. Ooh, diamond. Ooh, potion time. Bonk. Plus, after the stream, I'm not gonna have any time to do Nightmare until this evening. So I don't want you stuck at the tench until this evening. Oh no. He's getting scammed. What I did, I did the tench grind for the collection log, not for the bingo. I did not do it for the team. Nope, I don't want to do that. There are some things I just refuse to do in bingos. Cerberus, the golden tench, anytime it appears, I'm not going to do that. But when I did get the tench drop, I had it set. I had my inventory. I just constantly burned through all the regular tenches. So anytime a tench showed up, I was like, knew it had to be the golden one, because all the others are gone. Really, a 1? The Soul Reaper bonk. I will say, sometimes the Soul Reaper, drop hit, the big one, the discharge hit, sometimes it's wildly disappointing. It just doesn't go as burr as it kind of is made out to go. The worst. The actual worst. You can get slapped. If you're praying correctly, you can get prayers canceled, and then the little dudes will rag you. It's no good. We do not like husks on this phase. Not that I like husks on any phase particularly, but this phase, they're particularly bad. Very dangerous business. We switched. We switched prayers. Proceed accordingly, boys. Sorry, Thrall. We're just gonna lock in here. We're not gonna switch. I say that when we take out a totem. Good. There we go. And that should do it. Land the plane. Land the plane. This plane cannot be kept in the air any longer. It's dangerous. The captain of the plane. To me. Okay, they're all gone. The usual 4 buttons we click. We're all redemption, spec, void waker, bonk, drop it. Hey, and the tench? No, you're good. That's fine. We just don't. It doesn't matter. It's the same stuff here. Senfus. Actually, that's kind of super handy. It's the best drop we can get. So, no complaints. Consolidate. I'm not even going to consolidate. I'm just leave the fish. I don't even care. Bye, manta rays. Okay, we're going to consolidate them. We just can't hold all this stuff. I don't know why they're not noted. I get that sometimes people do multiple kills per trip, but my goodness. If you're not doing multiple kills per trip, this just sucks. There we go. Alright, last kill of the stream. Was this 235 or something? 244. 244. Here we go. Equip the Soul Reaper. Switch it. Switch it. Make sure our inventory makes some sense whatsoever. 1, 2, 3, 4. We love Sanfus. We've only gotten 21 Sanfus. Wow. 6.5 mil. Wow. Big numbers. Wow. Let's go. This is it for all the Marbs. And there was a ground in that sip of coffee. Zerp, derba, derp, zerp, derp, zerp, zerp, blurp, blurba, derp, zerp, zerp. You're running out of time to get the tench. You better hustle. Ugh, slacking time. What the hell? Can't believe someone would disrupt it. Such a precious commodity in the modern age. I need this time. I normally take this time on the toilet, but I need it here right now. I need a slack. Let me slack. All right, you beautiful lady. Miss Fritos. My expectations are high. I think we'll get something. If not now, then later. And if not later, soon after that. It's either going to be now or just immediately following the bingo. The bingo ended 10 minutes ago, and we've got a dupe. You can actually get an Inquisitor's Piece and an orb. Watch us get 2 drops. That would be the funniest way, wouldn't it? That would certainly be the funniest way. For Banger. Bonk. Please. 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 Ah. Big noodles right now. Okay, 51. Means we only have 16. We can hit a 16. Bois. Beautiful. The bois sound that I do, I feel like comes from Super Mario World. When you do the cape, it goes bois. That's the sound that it makes in my head. How's our totem? Beautiful. Completely active. We love an active totem. Next one. I kind of wanted to do moons. I'm not mad that the drop was received, but I was kind of looking forward to it. I miss the moons. They're fun. It's simple. Maybe it's not fun. Maybe it's just that it's on mobile and it's kind of simple and easy. It's probably what it is more than fun. And drops are nice, you know. Barrows and the moons. Anywhere that actually drops stuff sometimes. No reason to switch to mage gear yet. I gotta chill. Switching to magic for some reason. Big stretch. Ooh. I say we don't even move. Sure, we could be in a better position, but we could be in a lot worse. We got 4 sweet spots here. See? Run over there, set it all up, run back. Run over here. Die. Only 10 seconds left on the thrall. Let's see it, let's see it, let's see it. New thrall. We are locked the hell in. Uh-oh. $167. 140. It's like 2 good hits. You can hit 70. I've seen it. 107. Just gonna do the smallest hit. 65. Drop it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Take off running. I think we got it. We certainly did not. Very confusing for the thrall. If he's even around. I don't even see him. There he is. But, all things considered, mushrooms after? Perfect. We will not complain. Okay, that could have been better. Not detrimental, but not good. We're just steady walking. The last totem. We should be able to take this one out before... Or we should be able to get run energy to able to turn back on before this one goes down. Oh my gosh, don't do that. All the worst things right now. Just manage it. You just handle it. That's what you do here. If that totem had gone up, we would be dead. That would be the end. Because then we would have had these two, and we would have had to worry about the husks. It would have been a whole thing, but there's no thing. It's just us. Just cruising, killing, smashing, dashing. Big bonks. Ready? Set. Beep. Beep. We gotta get going. If we die, it's over. If we make it, it's over. This is certainly the last kill of the stream. I got things to do today. Please die. Oh no! I need to hit you. Please let me hit you. Please let me hit you. I have to bonk. If I do not bonk, I suffer. I guess we could have gone off to the side. We didn't need to be in our little quadrant still. I'm a simple man. I like to stay in a quadrant when assigned to a quadrant. Oh, see you over there. I say we try it. No. No good. But this time, yes. No. Beautiful. It's so beautiful. Love blocking blows. Whew, we stepped on the one tick before it was set to be gone. Okay. It's fine. One more. So close. Please just hit the totem for damage. Instead of for silly, goofy stuff. Oh boy. Okay. Finish it, finish it, finish it. Yes! We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Just gotta hit this one. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We did it. Good job. Beautiful. Oh, that's a prayer potion. Don't do that. Jeez. Hands. We got to land the plane. Oh no, we were in the perfect spot. We screwed it up. That's okay. Remain calm. Just because it's screwed up doesn't mean it's broken. It still works. Just gotta draw the grasps into a different direction. Did we just lose our thrall? Bro, where'd you go? Did you know we were still in the middle of the fight here? Such a careless fellow. Does not care what's going on. I'm gonna eat the manta right now. There are two options. One, we do need it, and great, we ate it now. The other, we don't need it, and it's a manta ray, so we'll be okay. We get heaps of them from Vorkath, Zulrah, Yamam. Yo mother. She sends me the manta rays. Okay. Oh no. Oh wait. Just kidding. Okay, you know how we ate that manta ray? Turns out that was the exact right thing to do, because stupid phase. Look at that. The stupid phase resulted in a lot of thrall damage. Husk damage, whatever, who cares? Damage. Damage was received. Doesn't matter what kind of damage, it's damage. Thralls are mine, husks are hers, sleepwalkers hers. Thralls, still mine. We're gonna have to eat a manta ray here. We don't have to, but I think I'd like to. Just munch one real quick. Just to be safe. Okay, let's switch the totems here. Good. Throw the last thrall into it. That should be good. Alright, last Phosani's kill. Pray for me. Or for Michael, he needs a tench right now. Whew, that was messy. Not my favorite. Way to go. Drink your potion. Grab your zap stick. Get to zapping. Bzz. We love to see it. Bonk. The end. R.I.P. Fingers crossed. We gotta go. Hey, it's Death Runes. You love to see it. We love Death Runes. Big money. We've done a heap of Phosanis. This is bingo. Okay, I'm gonna go. If you're lurking, feel free to follow or subscribe. It's appreciated. Bingo is going. Not the best, but it's still going. We've not got a Phosani Elite Clue in feels like an absolute age. So I'm going to go. If you're lurking, feel free to follow or subscribe. I'll see you later. I'll be back tomorrow is the plan. We'll see what other bingo things we can get up to. I might do more Fosanis this evening. And if I do more Fosanis this evening, we'll see where we end off. You know, I might not have to do this tomorrow. But Michael, Zordy, anyone who swung through, a pleasure. As always, I'll see you very soon.